Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
You said he was a Darkspawn or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
I know I said I wanted to go to the operations, but I wasn't sure if he still had some things to say, so I went here, and yeah, he had, so let's do that first.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carta clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit.
Yeah, that was
We tracked the
weird.
Carta to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it, don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
It wasn't your fault.
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawk to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carta to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Okay. And now we can go to the operations table. Or maybe you have something to say.
He spent his life in the Circle. Perhaps a tailored coat from Valrayo? He can't wear armor all the time. He
Are you talking about Cullen?
The
No.
gesture, Lady Ambassador. That's a polite way of saying he wouldn't like it, isn't it?
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition.
Anything else?
She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
Josie.
You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Dealing with so many demanding, strong-willed people can't be easy.
It's no less intense than my days at court, Inquisitor, I assure you. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I have time, if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? And there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
No.
Spending time with such an engaging woman is never unpleasant, Lady Montelier.
Goodness. I'm glad I haven't wasted your day. Well, I've taken up quite enough of your time already. Until next time, Your Worship.
Alright. We're up in my quarters, right? Yes. I don't think there's anything new here. Probably all the same as before. Yeah. So wear and armor. No, okay. Alright, let's go down to the operations table. I'm pretty sure that it will take like 2 minutes to load into the lower part. Alright. Okay, it took 1 minute. Alright then. Josie. And there we are at the war table. Alright, let's see. Ole, we have 2 operations. Rescue the spy. Nobility and Volsheven have caught Miller, an Inquisition spy. She has tricked them into thinking she's barred from the Elysian
How are the
court.
rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
But the deception will last only so long. Extract her before her captors learn who she is and demand a ransom, an investigation, or an execution. Josephine, a countess in Valchevin, Chevin is sympathetic to the Inquisition. She is willing to negotiate the spy's release for us. Liliana, our hand must not be seen in this. I can send Miller tools to escape, but she must leave on her own. Colin, I can dispatch armed guards claiming Miller is wanted by the Inquisition. I doubt anyone will contest us. Let's go with Liliana. I think that would be the best.
Inquisitor?
Miller is free, and little worse for wear. Best of all, by escaping on her own, Miller preserved the secret of her connection to the Inquisition. Her adventure has given her quite the motivation to prove herself. If she learns from it, I feel her future work will be exceptional. Nice. Then a battalion for Sarah and Virgil. Commander, we have verified Sarah's claims.
I've arranged an accord between the Marquis and the Dowager. Wonder of wonders. Perhaps they can be useful to us after all.
We have verified Sarah's claims about Virgil. Several displacements of refugees were deliberate in what appears to be an attempt to destabilize land claims. While there would be no direct gain for involving the Inquisition, increasing our presence could have unexpected results. In any case, it is a trivial matter to divert troops to march through the city. Lieutenant Estiel, Cullen, a retinue of our best will make an impression. We marched without incident, although I have it on good authority that there were many closed-door meetings among Virgil nobility. Several useful names have sent diplomatic envoys, and potential future gains may be impressive. Do not tell Sarah I said so. Colin. Okay. Alright. Oh, so many operations again. Gather herbs. Oh, we can gather herbs. With Cabernac now occupied, the Inquisition has access to the fertile Banorn, as well as the busy Denerim markets, both a ready source of herbs used in crafting both poisons and potions. Trade in Ferelden is currently erratic, so access to such herbs will vary greatly from week to week. Black market sources also exist, but the riskier an attempt to fund resources is, the greater the chance of turning up nothing at all. Josephine, I have contacts among the merchants in Denerim. It's not as risky as the black market and should provide good options. Liliana, our agents can calm the black market. We risk finding nothing, but we'll have the best chance of finding rare herbs. Cullen, send our forces to gather what we need. It's the least risky option. Let's go with Josephine. I made a trading deal with the merchant house in Denerim, though the herbs in question were shipped from as far away as Antiva. They're being brought to Skyhold now. Spindleweed and Royal Elfwood. I'm not sure if we need so much from that. I'll have to check later, but it's good to know that we can get more of that. Escape routes for agents in Crestwood. Inquisitor. I have moved some of my agents into Caer Bronach, the fortress in Crestwood. At the moment, the villagers prefer us to the bandits, and it is an excellent waypoint from Ferelden to Olay. We can make it a rendezvous point for our messengers carrying sensitive information from either country. You're familiar with the caves underneath Crestwood. They run for miles, and if we excavate some passages, our agents could easily enter and exit the keep without being seen. Alright, Liliana, opening these secret tunnels will let us evade and pry any prying eyes that turn towards Kaer Bronach.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, the tunnels are complete, and our agents slip in and out of Kaer Bronach like shadows. The workmen who were digging out the caves discovered some old dwarven items there as well. Mundane things such as pots and furniture, but they brought a fair price among some collectors. Liliana, 128 gold, nice. Next, expose the double agent. An unknown traitor is lurking in Liliana's closest circle of spies, and she must set a subtle trap to catch the double agent. The planning will take considerable patience, but the Inquisition must purge this enemy spy from its ranks. Liliana, we must move carefully. This traitor is a master of the craft to escape my detection for so long.
Let's see what we have.
The following is a confession that I, Abernale Harish, known as Painter, when in the employ of the Inquisition, did betray our cause in exchange for promise of a title from the Venatori. I acknowledge the mercy of the Inquisition in allowing me my life in exchange for secrets of the enemy, who I have now forsworn, and I willingly serve my sentence in prison. Abernale Harish is witnessed by Liliana. Enhanced Amulet of Evasion, okay. Next, to serve any master. Inquisitor. Here's an interesting thing. Among the various things we found at Kaer Bronach that belonged to its former mercenary inhabitants was a journal, and in it I found mention of several high-placed clerks in the Imperial counting house who are, shall we say, known for their loose tongues. They sell what they know to mercenaries seeking to outbid others for work. But should we dispatch agents to speak with them, it would take very little pressure to have them work exclusively for us. The agents would need to remain to watch over our new friends, but I've been trying to place eyes on these positions for years. Liliana, no, Josephine in this case, with your permission, I'll send agents to secure these men straight away. That was simpler than I would have hoped. The Imperial Counting House clerks were so shocked to have been discovered, and so fearful of being found out, they all but swore their loyalty to the Inquisition on the spot. My agents say they are behaving themselves so far. Indeed, they sent gifts for you to prove their good faith, but we will watch them closely nevertheless. In the meantime, any efforts we make to gather coin in Skyhold will undoubtedly benefit from their placement. Liliana, Sigil of Lyrium, okay. Crestwood Resources. The Crestwood region is known as a source of the herb Embrium as well as the stone known as Obsidian. Now that the Inquisition has a camp established, forces can be sent out in search of deposits of these resources for transport back to Skyhold. Let me just go through to see what we get with all three of them, but if we need more resources later on, I can do this off camera. Josephine, we should look for whatever's easiest to collect. Obsidian 3 and Embrium 3, alright.
Let us begin.
Liliana, we could use Embrium, concentrate on gathering that. Embrium 6, okay.
Inquisitor.
And Colin would give us Obsidian is rare. If there's any to be found, we should be looking for it.
To work?
6 Obsidian, alright. Find Crestwood's mayor. The mayor of Crestwood left a letter confessing that he was the one who flooded the village 10 years ago. Then he disappeared. The Inquisition must track him down if it's to serve justice. Josephine, I can ask the Crown to post a warrant for the mayor's arrest. Liliana, Crestwood's mayor will have to stop for supplies. I'll have my agents inquire. Colin, we already have soldiers on the road in that area. They'll hunt down the mayor. Yeah, but he would see that. Let me go for Liliana, because I think that would be safer.
Let's see what we have.
Note the Skyhold gate guards. I hear the mayor of Crestwood's been found. When he comes in, stick him in the holding cells. Let him stew there until the Inquisitor brings him out for judgment. Goleb Blythe. Okay, so we have another judgment here. Diverting soldiers in the Frostbacks. A letter delivered by messenger bird. My name is Sister Paulette. My sisters and I have been accompanying a handful of injured Inquisition soldiers through the Frostbacks. As they are no longer able to fight for the Inquisition, they wish to return to their families in Ferelden. These are strange times, and many seek the solace or forgiveness of loved ones. Unfortunately, that peace may never come. A band of Avar, refusing to see reason, have pinned us down. We have taken refuge in a cave and are holding them off as best we can, but I do not know how long we can last. I understand this bird is trained to return to Skyhold. I pray it is so. We need aid. A note in Colin's hand follows. Soldiers dispatched from Skyhold itself will not reach them in time. We should have men near their location. We sent a party to pursue a group of Red Templars we suspect of moving captured civilians to one of their artillery mines. A swift bird might reach the party, allowing them to go to the Sisters' aid. However, we would likely lose the Templars' trail. Josephine, these soldiers are still our allies. They've done their part. We cannot abandon them. Colin, no one wants to make this call, but if the Red Templars to escape, more people will be harmed. Our soldiers would understand. And no, we're going after the soldiers. Correspondence sent by messenger birds to Commander Colin. From Sister Paulette, your help arrived just in time. My sisters and I have seen the soldiers safely to Ferelden. I cannot express what this means to all of us. Make us blessings upon you and our resources. From Lieutenant Castrol, Commander, we've lost the Red Templars trail, awaiting further orders. Thanks from a Chantry Sister and Maker's Bride cameo. Okay. Then, thanks from a Chantry Sister. Oh, that's connected to that, isn't it? I'm not sure if that was here before. Inquisitor Trevelyan? Yes, it is. You may not remember me. I stayed at Skyhold for a time and later accompanied some injured soldiers to Ferelden. Our journey was more perilous than expected, and I only lived to write this thanks to the aid of the Inquisition. I have little to offer, but if I may help the Inquisition in some small way, you have only to ask. Sister Paulette. Josephine, I could arrange to transfer Sister Paulette to the Chantry in Denrim. Having a reliable ally in the capital's Chantry could prove valuable. Liliana, Sister Paulette showed bravery and kindness in staying with the injured soldiers. She has already done more than was asked. Let her remain with her fellow sisters in peace. Colin, some soldiers in quest would wish to establish a place of prayer at the keep. Sister Paulette could assist. The thing is, I believe Denrim is fine. There's Alistair, who we already helped, so I think he is friendly to us, and I think we can leave her as she is. Inquisitor Trevelyan, these humble lips will always praise the Inquisition. You ask for nothing, but please accept the small token as my thanks. Some gold, alright. And the last one, locate the missing Seekers. That's the one for Cassandra. The attack on Haven showed that Corypheus corrupted and controlled the Templar Order. This should have been impossible under the watch of her fellow Seekers, but they, and particularly Lord Seeker Lucius, are nowhere to be found. Have they vanished, or, as Cassandra believes, was something done to them? With effort, the truth may come to light. Liliana. Josephine, someone must have seen these Seekers or given them safe harbor. Enters them with a reward and leads will follow. Liliana, the Seekers have many secret hideaways, according to Cassandra. These would be the first places agents should search. Yeah, let's go for that. For a time, finding the missing Seekers seemed to be impossible. Early indications pointed to these men and women heading on one at a time into Ferelden, but here their trail went cold. A chance rumor regarding Ben Lorin, a Ferelden nobleman who had not been heard from for months, led Inquisition agents to investigate Caer Oswin, and they, too, went silent. These events are connected, and it seems this is where the missing Seekers will be found. Alright. We don't have an operation here, but I believe it will be a quest. Let's go back first, because we have some judgments to do. And maybe also Cassandra's quest will be available. Judge the prisoner. Okay. Do we have any quest for Inner Circle? Use the word map to travel to Caer Oswin. Okay, we could travel there. Talk to Sarah about the march. Okay, we can do those two. After we've judged the prisoner. Also, we got some things, right? Weapons, mercenary hatchet. I think that's not very good. Fate knocker. Electricity damage, maybe for Dorian. No, his current one is better. A shield for Cassandra. Nope, not that good. Enhanced amulet of evasion. The wearer of this amulet has a moderate chance of dodging incoming attacks. Sarah could use that. She has cunning, Dorian, Blackwall Coal, maybe? Dexterity, no. Okay. No one has any use of it, I think. I think he also has something good already. Ability damage. Maybe let's go give him that one. Upgrades, Sigil of Lyrium. Barrier minus health. Okay, well, no, definitely not. Sigil of the Tusket. More health, but less armor rating. Larger scales. Bay touched obsidian. Deep mushroom. Valuables. Yeah, I should go and sell these somewhere. Masterwork ornate Bianca grip. Warden scout armor. Alright, that's everything. Let's go and do the judgment.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
I believe he says the truth, but let's see.
The mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood? Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it.
Nearly.
Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
Ferelden can lock him up. I'll give him a clean death. The best I can do is exile. But the thing is, I don't know what Ferelden will do if they just lock him up. I'm not gonna kill him, because that's my rule. I'm not killing anyone here. Exiling him would be the best for him. Let's do that.
You lied for 10 years about your crime, then fled after confessing your guilt. For avoiding justice, you are exiled from Ferelden. I doubt the Crown will disagree.
I knew your coming meant the end, one way or another.
Alright, we have to talk to Cassandra. I don't know if we have to talk to Cassandra, since the quest is already saying that we should go there, but let's see. But we definitely have to talk to Sarah. Merciful. That was the best thing I could choose for the mayor. He's not dead, and he's not in Ferelden in any cell, so he just had to leave Ferelden. You have something to say about this quest? Yes. Or is that something else? What are you reading there?
Good book?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, are you blushing?
What would I have to blush about?
You tell me.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields, the latest chapter.
The latest chapter. Meaning, you've read them all?
Not since this all began. We've been busy.
That's just her favorite.
Nobody asked you to winter.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
Me? No, I would never.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. Pretend you don't know this about me.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna talk with Varric about this now. Oh, there's another prisoner? I didn't see there was another prisoner. I should have just looked up at the quest objective there. Anyhow, let's do that after we've talked to Varric.
Is this a bad time? I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
Well, chosen one.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Whatever I am to Thedas, I'm still just an ordinary person.
So, just a regular person, like anybody else. Right. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Sure. No, but I still need to ask you about the book, you know?
Looking for someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
Cassandra's waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
What's so surprising about that?
You have met Cassandra, haven't you? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Huh. She'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
Well, Cassandra seems to be hooked on it.
And I honestly thought a hole in the sky was the weirdest thing that could happen. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
Okay.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
Okay. Let me do the judging first, and then we give the latest chapter to Cassandra. Wait a second. There's no judge the prisoner. That's weird. No, that's weird. There is no judge the prisoner. Why is it still showing up there? No, I don't know. It's showing up, but it's not there. An item enchanted. I have tried to do that, but it didn't work so far. I just need the ingredients for that, I guess. Western approach. No. Apparently that was just a mistake, because there's nothing to do here. Alright. I could go there in between the episodes and check if I can make a rune myself to enchant. Well, we'll see. Let's first talk to Cassandra and give her the book.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
This is your doing.
I was hoping you'd be happy about it.
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Thank you.
That is why, if I play a male character, I romance Cassandra. I think she's adorable, really.
This was everything I'd hoped.
I know how you feel.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any.
That was a burn.
Completely worth it.
Holy hell. You have anything to say about that?
I understand the Inquisition has tracked down the missing Seekers.
Yeah, that's
Care
right.
Oswin. I didn't see Ban Loren as the sort of nobleman that would become involved in this war. The sooner we go there, the sooner I can put this search behind me.
Alright, we'll go there, no
That's
worries.
enough for now.
Another time, then.
We're gonna go there. But first of all, I need to speak to Sarah. Talk to Sarah about the march, and then we're gonna do the quest for Cassandra. This I can still do in this episode, because with all the loading screens that I need to cut out, I probably should be around 30 minutes right now. Right, Sarah?
I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
Well,
Who is putting up the reward for this?
Don't know. Sometimes it's pass the hat. Sometimes it's I lifted this from Master's vault. Doesn't matter, does it? Job done. Time to get what we're owed.
well, are we going there automatically? If so, why, yeah, sure.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah? My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
Apparently, yeah, this is automatically going there. Let me go with Cassandra. Which... maybe with Vivian this time.
Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
What?
Right. Things have gone sour. As they do.
No, it has to go right or he'll kill me for the marching. It wasn't my fault.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vashel. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
Oh, what an idiot. Come on. Level 11, okay, that should be fine. Should be doable. Almost done. Okay, looks good.
Oh, hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheath our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this piss bag. He started it.
Well, it's your decision, Sarah, what you want to do with him.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pel Harmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Frigging user, you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me. But we both need people.
You want to talk now, but Sarah is my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me? Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these red jennies. You're of noble birth, and as Inquisitor, you are more than a peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Idiot.
Quite. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
Nothing is free. What do you expect from the Inquisition?
Access, Inquisitor. Your diplomat is wisely selective.
Josie has better taste than him, yeah?
Lady Montilier knows a wise acquisition. Or perhaps can be made to see one.
Stop talking to him. Really, just stop it.
Okay, you don't want me to talk to him. I mean... Well, Sarah, I know you want to do it, and we don't need him anyhow, so let's do it.
Now what was the point of that?
Mother puss bucket, friggin' bastard, shitebag, piss face. Eat it, you lop-eared son of an arsenal,
Sarah!
piece of...
Sarah!
What?
I think you're done. At this point, you're making wine.
Oh, that makes it worse. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day. Hey, you. Know what? Thanks. Felt good to stomp the smile off that pisshead's face. It doesn't go bad like that often, yeah? But when it does, they deserve it.
Well...
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition and I'll support you.
Even though this puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat. But all right, Inquisitor.
But I'm not a
You're on my
man,
good
right?
side. We'll see if it lasts.
Because then big would have been a bit different of a meaning. Anyhow, we have another operation available, nice. But the first thing we're gonna do is... use the world map to travel to Caer Oswin. Where is Caer Oswin? Oh, here it is. Alright. Promise of destruction. Cassandra has reason to believe that Corypheus is behind the disappearance of the Seekers of Truth, but she requires help to prove it. Let's go there.